What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and this is the Fantasy Premier League review. Now, if you're hearing this, you'll notice that the audio is, well, quality-wise, a lot better than I usually have. That's because I am using, or doing a different way of doing it. I'm recording my voice and everything, and I am using my new mic. So, I say my new mic, it's not new anymore, but it is my new mic technically. So, anyway, let's get straight into the review. We had a pretty alright week, to be honest. Most people faltered. I mean, 92 points was the highest, 38 points average. That's pretty good for us to get 55 points. Especially considering Klein didn't play, Ward got one, Murray did nothing, and Silva was a useless choice of a captaincy. It all went well. It all went well. It could have gone a lot better. I mean, if I was debating between Silva and Hazard after I recorded the episode of preview, and in the end, if I would have gone for Hazard, I would have got, well, about 62 points, I think, somewhere around there, because you deduct the 2 points you get away from that. But we would have got a lot more points, and we did miss out on that, unfortunately. But you know, we still got 55, and although we didn't move up from 9th in the league, we gained points on a lot of teams. I mean, Thomas McCarthy, credit to him, constantly gets better points than me, and Yusuf, sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Yusuf Mesto also got more than me this week. But we are gaining points on the teams above us. You know, we are running out of time, admittedly. That was, you know, game week 33, and we do need to start picking up more points. We need to look to the ways we are going to get points. And this week, you know, if we don't get above average, I'm going to be very cross. But anyway, reviewing that, you know, I did as best as I could with the players that I had. Klein, I did say he didn't play. Actually, he did play. He just got a yellow card and 2 goals conceded against Stoke. So that was my bad on that. I forgot about that. I did that last time. But you know, we had Bellerin, we had Phillips, we had Austin out of the game. Debuchy is back for Arsenal, so put Bellerin's future into question. We made 2 transfers this week, apparently. I don't know how I can find them out. But we made 2 transfers. I'm pretty sure Glenn Murray came in and Fabregas came in. I'm not sure for who. I think Boy Wonder himself was probably one of them. But anyway, looking at that, we did pretty well. Myhill and Lescott came up trumps. You know, I had to play my cards around hopes and like maybe Murray would be able to get the results in, but of course, you know, I'm more pleased that he didn't, because we got more points that way. However, we need to look towards the future and look at what players we can bring in. We've got 1 free transfer. As far as players are concerned, the only real problem child I have in this whole team is Hector Bellerin at the moment, because Debuchy is back. You know, he's fluctuating with Chambers. You know, I think it will be a shame for him to miss the rest of the season, because he's proved this year when he first made his appearance, people were questioning, like, who is Bellerin? But now this time he's showed he's a quality right back. He was really underrated at the start. He's got a bright future in the game. You know, seen that he's been scoring goals, been getting assists, he's been attacking out the right, he's been defending well. You know, overall he's been a brilliant player for Arsenal this season. You know, one of their best in the time on the games that he had. But now I don't feel like he'll be playing as much. I mean, it's a shame. They've got Chambers, Bellerin and Debuchy, 3 right backs. Personally, I think Chambers will start moving into more centre-back positions like he had been doing, and leave them, Bellerin and Debuchy, as the 2 right backs. I can see Bellerin getting a loan spell in the next season though, because if Chambers is fit and if Debuchy is fit, they've got 2 right backs there. Bellerin can maybe do with the experience. Another Premier League club might come in for him, maybe a top Championship club. I don't know. But anyway, personally I feel like Bellerin needs to be taken out. We've got 10.4 million. We're not going to need that for a defender. Let's be real. But we can look at the defenders and think, who do we want? Who do we want? There's a overwhelming, you know, chunk of like 3. If you look at the top 9, there's 3 Chelsea players, 3 Saints players, and 3 Toffees players. You know, that's probably like, that probably is ruining it a bit, I have to admit. There's not really much choice. I can't put Terry in, and I can't put Azpilicueta in, as much as they would see like good players, as I'm deciding to go with Fabregas and Hazard. However, in Southampton wise, I'm not sure if I'm looking to take the risk on Bertrand personally. I mean, he hasn't got a double game week, which is something that you need to look at. And, well, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, Spurs, Sunderland, Leicester, Villa and Manchester City, they're all tough games. Spurs at home, Villa at home, they're going to be tough games. Going away to Sunderland when they could be battling for relegation, Leicester as well, and City, well, who knows what could be happening. They could be battling for top 4, they could be battling for relegation, they could be battling to get into the top 3 in the automatic places into Europe. But I am going to take a risk and do a straight swap. Now, by straight swap, I mean team-wise. So that's not the right one. I'm going to go on Arsenal and see who I can find. Chubrakpom, what a player. What a player. He's on loan, isn't he? Yeah, Nottingham Forest. Anyway, it's I'm not sure really on who to put in. I have to admit, he's looking like a good prospect. Ijayi, probably not the best of players to put in, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, point wise, Koscielny, he's a solid centre back. He has missed quite a few games. Probably the reason why his points are down. If he'd been fit for the whole season, like many other defenders, i.e. the Terrys and everything that is up there, and Ivanovic's, then I think he would have been close to those points. But he's not. I am looking maybe to bring in Debuchy. He hasn't played for a long time this season. Injured there and then injured in this period as well, and had a lot of time out. Had a long time out. But I'm not sure whether I want to go for him or maybe put Mertesacker in. Someone like that. Mertesacker will get you points. He's got an ankle injury, 75% chance of playing. Big thing is, game week 37, he's got a double game week. However, I will make my choice looking at these players, or these teams down here. So, you go down, the latest one would probably be this one. Let me count, 10. So this week double game weeks of Hull, Liverpool, Leicester and Chelsea. Liverpool have Hull away and West Brom away. Now if Liverpool, play like they were when Henderson was captaining them, and like bringing in good results left, right and centre, then I believe there could be 2 clean sheets in there. And my team at the moment, I don't think I need to make many changes to it. Barring maybe Glenn Murray up top, there's not many changes I need to make. So Bellerin is going to come out, and I believe we're going to put a Liverpool defender in. But then who do we choose Liverpool wise? No idea on who's going to play, because Sakho is injured, and that's pretty much the end of this season really. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, who do I go for? Who's going to get the points? Because Skirtle was a solid defender. He hasn't played the last 2. I don't know whether he's been injured or not. And you look, next one down is Moreno, but he's on and off. He's a really switchy player. He does play regularly though, and if they are going to pick up clean sheets, then he'll pick up clean sheets just like the Newcastle game, where he picked up the clean sheet. However, also got a yellow card, so that's not good. But he can get forward, and he might get chances when he's going forward. Toure is one maybe to look at. Did play against Arsenal when they lost 4-1, probably the end of his season as well really. Lovren could be coming back into the team. He did play against Newcastle, managed to grab himself a clean sheet as well, and got 3 bonus points by the looks of things. But I am gonna, it is a risk, because Lovren's been out for a long time, is on and off whether he's going to play. Same with every other player. The only other choice I've got Chelsea, they're not going to be playing. Hull, I've got Palace away and Liverpool at home, so I don't see them doing anything. Leicester's defender wise, I don't see anything happening with them. So I'm going to risk Moreno. And for the simple fact he'll get forward, and he's usually playing in midfield, so it's a midfielding defender really. I'm going to make that change as my only change this week, as they've got a double game week. and I look forward to doing a preview because there's a lot to choose from. I've got a lot of appetizing things to go through, but that is going to be that for this episode. If you've liked this video, leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and subscribe if you feel like I'm worthy, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Peace.
Well, you know what you should be doing? You should be You know what? I'm keeping this one. You should be subscribing to Kurtyoy because he's a legend, and this took 2 takes and I still got it wrong.